How's it going, guys? Higgs here, and welcome back to the channel. It is a huge week for Assassin's Creed Shadows with patch 1.0.5 releasing tomorrow, and we have all the details available to us now with some big updates to Parkour and that juicy collaboration, which seems pretty good to be honest. But before we get into the thick of it, make sure you tap that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you do enjoy all things Assassin's Creed and gaming, subscribe to my channel for new content every week. So the official Assassin's Creed social media account released the details of the patch which is hitting tomorrow and will no doubt give us fans of Shadows some extra content to jump into. So if we look through the patch sizes here as follows, we can see that the PS5 is 3.31 gig, so pretty small. Xbox is 19 gig, Mac 9, PC 13 and Steam 4.3. So if we go down to the patch highlights, we've got Thrown to the Dogs quest unlocked. With this update, all players will receive access to the pre-order bonus quest, Thrown to the Dogs. Help a loyal dog avenge his late master and unlock Tasuki Maru as a pet to place in your hideout. The quest is available in early game. Once you have completed From the Spark to Flame, it can be found at the Tennoji Temple outside of Osaka. So I'm just going to be straight with you here, guys. The Thrown to the Dogs quest, it was nothing special. I didn't even know I had completed it, if I'm being honest with you. I just went up to a dog, followed it somewhere. I just thought it was just part of the game. And I thought, oh, cool, I've unlocked a dog for my hideout. But yeah, this is the quest. This was the bonus that you got for pre-ordering. So if you didn't pre-order and you're going to get this tomorrow, don't go thinking it's going to be some really thought out, long drawn quest. It really isn't. But you do get a dog for your hideout at least. So if you're a dog lover, hey-oh, you win there, I suppose. But it's nothing major. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's nothing major. And then when we scroll down, we've got special collaborations, Dead by Daylight event. We're excited to unveil our first special collaboration with this new Dead by Daylight event coming to Assassin's Creed Shadows. As villagers begin to disappear, now I become suspicious of the strange presence attacking the local people of Harima. To succeed, you will need to master unique mechanics and confront the formidable outworldly threat. This event comes with a new free quest that you can access from the hideout upon unlocking Yasuke as a playable character. Once the event is completed, you will obtain a free trinket and banner. You will also be able to further personalize your two characters with a Dead by Daylight inspired pack in the store featuring outfits, weapons, trinkets, and the chance to ride off into the shadows with none other than the loyal steed, Morris. I just want to point out that this cover art here looks absolutely amazing. And I'm hopeful this is going to be good. I know it's definitely going to be better than that first fetch quest involving Louis Froy. We'll have new mechanics and enemies, which does add a nice amount of substance. And we will get a free trinket and banner, which I hope are worthwhile at least. Look, I know these collabs cost money, which means the store gets a refresh. But if the gear looks unique, I'm sure players will understand and purchase it if they want to. I just have to say that obviously with a single player game like this, it is kind of semi-live service, isn't it? Where they keep it adding stuff, but obviously these collabs don't come free to Ubisoft, so they're then going to put stuff in the store, which is going to be put onto us. And like I've just said, if the gear's there and it's good, people are going to buy it. I know I will, and that's just me being honest. Do I agree with it? Generally, no, but in collabs, I just think that's a little bit different. But there are some images, as we can see here. They have been floating around today, and I think the designs look super cool. So if they are these, I don't think they've been confirmed. If they have, please correct me down in the comments below. But if these images are what we're going to be getting tomorrow, or the option to buy from the store, then I think that's pretty decent, and the design team have done pretty good with that. And underneath, we've got a Balatro trinket. We are also adding a new trinket for Naue and an amulet for Yasuke called Winning Hand, directly inspired by Balatro. These new items come with a legendary perk that gives you a chance to trigger a random affliction effect on combo enders. Now you will need to work together to figure out how to get it. So another surprise, which is nice. I like that we are not having it handed to us either. This stuff is better when we have to search and figure out how to get it, and the perk isn't too bad either, with afflictions being really useful in Shadows. So with us players that are going to want to go for this, I really do hope we have to kind of think and figure out how to get this, and it isn't super easy. But either way, it's a nice little free update and surprise, so we can't complain. Then the big one, Parkour improvements. The team has prepared a bunch of improvements to enhance the Parkour mechanics. We want to give a big thank you to all our dedicated Parkour players for their ongoing feedback since launch. Here are the main changes. We've got a new vertical jump, so we're adding a brand new Parkour interaction, allowing both Naoe and Yasuke to jump and grab any ledge, awnings or overhangs within reach, reducing the need to rely on vertical wall runs. To trigger it, simply press the jump button as you approach low overhangs, and your character will make the jump. Sprint toggle lock. As long as the directional inputs are maintained, sprint no longer disengages when using Parkour up or Parkour down. Oh my god, that's such a fucking good change. Enhanced back and side ejects. We've also enhanced the distance and height of side and back ejects, favouring foot landings over hand landings. This includes new animations for Naoe when performing height gaining side ejects, extending her capacity to remain high up during Parkour. Look, I love the Parkour in Shadows, and these changes only enhance that. That sprint change is such a super nice quality of life improvement as well. Naoe is going to feel even better to use. I know Yasuke can do the ledge grabs, but let's all be honest, guys. Yasuke does not feel good to be parkouring in this game. I really wish that was different, because sometimes him not being able to reach certain places does get a little bit tedious in an Assassin's Creed game when you've got to switch, but this is going to make Naoe feel better and hopefully makes parkouring more fluid. And then we've got new photo mode features for all you photographers out there. Photo mode is receiving its biggest update for an Assassin's Creed game, with the addition of new features to better customize your shots and make the most out of capturing the beauty of feudal Japan. These include the following options: change the time of day, play around with numerous poses and facial expressions, toggle headgear on off, play music while editing your shots. I suppose if you're spending a lot of time editing your shots, it's nice to have music, but other than that, I don't see any point to it. Sticker colorization, new customization frames, save custom filters, reset only one parameter, tweak camera speed, improve preview mode, full screen, PC only. We hope you enjoy these new customization options. Don't hesitate to share your new photo mode shots online using hashtag #ACPhotoMode for a chance to be featured on our social media channels. There's plenty of talented people in the Assassin's Creed community that put all of their quality photos up every day on social media, and honestly, they look so good. So get creating, guys, get to use that hashtag, and then you'll get featured. Then we've got the list of bug fixes. So the general fixes are: fix the issue where players had a persistent new item notification in their inventory. We did it, and thank you so much, because that was such a fucking bugbear of mine. I would always go into the menu, and because I'm a bit of a clean freak, I don't like any little notifications popping up. So I'm trying to clear it, and then it wouldn't clear, and it was really doing my head in. For all of yous out there that are like me, we finally rest. We don't have to put up with them stupid notifications. Addressed an issue where some players were given a new save file at level 60 with gear and all objectives uncovered. Fixed an issue where the desynchronization warning for killing civilians would appear without any reason. Fixed an issue where romancing Lady Oichi before romancing Rin could cause a breakup. Oh dear. Fixed various localization issues. Then we got balancing. Fixed an issue where the Samurai Daisho and Ronin occasionally gave an extremely high amount of Mon regardless of their level, decentivizing other methods of gaining Mon. We have also partially rebalanced the Mon economy to encourage more world exploration and gameplay activities to earn crafting materials and hideout resources instead of purchasing them through merchants. That's a good change. In pursuit of this, we've bumped up the cost of crafting materials and hideout resources sold by merchants and lowered the quantity available each season for each merchant. Just an FYI, guys, merchants do replenish their inventory after every season, and that includes weapons as well. I'm just saying a lot of people might not know that, so just bear that in mind. If you still want to purchase them, we've increased the amount of Mon acquired from completing contracts. Weld fixed an issue where Yuguro would become trapped in a coffin and not return to the hideout. Fixed an issue where players could remain stuck inside the construction site at Osaka Castle. And fixed to quests. Fixed an issue where players could not exit the quest Vision of Realms if they selected Quit to Memories and loaded their progress from the Animus Memories menu. Fixed an issue where quitting during the Nobutsuna Sensei quest caused Yasuke to become stuck in the flashback. Okay. Fixed an issue where Yaya doesn't join the league after being successfully recruited. Fixed progress issues in the showdown in Sakamoto quest that happened in Katsuhime previously died. Fixed an issue in the Wake Up Call quest where the troublemaker couldn't be hunted down. Fixed an issue in the Find Local Dishes quest where Narazushi could not be obtained from merchants. If I'm butchering some of these names, I do apologise. Fixed an issue in the Wolves and Foxes quest where players were not able to speak with their Hattori Hanzo. I guess we'll let you talk to him now. Fixed an issue where players could not progress in a peculiar guest. Fixed an issue where players could not complete the missing missive quest due to being unable to retrieve the letter. Fixed an issue where the game would crash during the Temple of the Horseman, an Eye for an Eye quest. Fixed an issue in a Diary of Lady Rakaku quest where Katsuhime's letter would sometimes disappear. Fixed an issue where the game incorrectly believed Katsuhime was dead and players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rakaku quest. Fixed an issue where players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rakaku quest due to Naoe and Katsuhime being attached to the surrounding water. Fixed an issue where players could not complete the Diary of Lady Rakaku quest due to Katsuhime dropping into the water and swimming to shore. Well, Lady Rakaku had a bit of an issue with that quest, it seems. Jesus. I've not encountered any of this stuff. If you guys have, that's really shit. But that Diary of Lady Rakaku, god damn, how many fixes have I had to do to that one? Stealth fixed an issue where the Shinobi Bell effect was blocked by line of sight from NPCs. Combat adjusted an issue where the plus 600% affliction build-up engraving was a text error. It now has been fixed to reflect the real build-up amount of 6%. I remember when this first came out and I unlocked that and I was like, no fucking way. Plus 600% affliction build-up. And then when I tried it, I was like, no, this is bugged, but yeah, that makes absolute sense now. Yeah, having something plus 600%, especially afflictions, which are quite OP in the game, that makes sense for it to be 6. Visuals and graphics, fix visual issues, fix some issues where the Kane and Shikiryu mounts would not fully fit the stables, fix visual issues with the Samurai Daimyo armor, addressed an issue where players could sometimes see a giant NPC in towns. Why don't I see any of this stuff? That would be so funny. In the hideout, improved stability for heavily customized hideout, fixed an issue where players could sometimes not interact with Ganojo in the hideout. And then platform specific fixes. For you guys on the Xbox, you've got addressed an issue where the gamer tag would load indefinitely in the thumbnail of photo mode images on the world map. That sounds annoying. Addressed mouse and keyboard input issues. Restored balanced performance mode that was missing on Xbox Series X after the update 1.0.4. Note, balanced performance mode requires having the proper setup with 120, 144, 165 or a 240 Hz monitor. And that is the end of all of them notes, guys. So overall, a pretty beefy update, a lot of fixes to everything. We've got new Parkour coming, which I'm sure is going to add an extra element of sneaking around and combat, which is only going to be good for the game. And Dead by Daylight, it seems that it's going to have a bit more meat to that bone than we initially thought, which is only good. And by the looks of it, some decent gear coming to the store as well, and some little trinkets to be earned, which is better than nothing. But all we can do is hope that when it drops tomorrow, everything is smooth sailing. Guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think this is a good update, a bad update? What do you make of the Dead by Daylight coming? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Sound off in the comments below. But if you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button because it helps push the video out to more people and helps the channel out massively. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well for more Assassin's Creed content and gaming content in the future. But as always, take care and I'll see you on the next video.